Good morning and happy Monday. It is your favorite random fantasy football league content creator here, Ben. Um, well, maybe probably favorite content creator is a bit of a step. Um, I am a content creator for a random fantasy football league that you are in. Also, two-time league champion. Maybe I'm selling myself short. Anyway, up on the screen here, you'll see I do have a countdown, and it is less than 7 days, which means it is draft week. Man, am I excited! Uh, the biggest day of your friend's favorite fantasy football league, Awful, is rapidly approaching. Sunday the 19th. We'll get together, we'll do the damn thing, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll make fun of Cody for the team that he ends up with. Uh, it's going to be a hell of a time. So, Crookston folks are in Crookston. You guys have it easy. Us Fargo folks, though, we need to come up with a little bit of a plan. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to congregate on the north side of Fargo around 10 a.m. How about the Fargo Dome? Question mark. I think there's ample parking there. We could all meet up and road trip together if you would like. We'll carpool from the Fargo Dome. Hopefully leave Fargo by 10:30. Okay, and then we'll arrive in Crookston around 11ish. We do have some business to tend to first. There are some ties for determining draft order, naturally. Now, a friendly reminder that this is going to be your choice of draft spot. So let's take a look. Walker wins his pick. He's 101. This is, of course, the results of the draft guessing game that we played around the NFL draft. You'll see there are some ties. We'll get to that in a second. Walker did win the tiebreaker by virtue of having the most guesses without getting a zero. So he eked one out ahead of Shane and Dylan, who are tied for second and third, respectively. So we'll have to settle that out. We've got Matt locked in with the fourth selection. I'm at the fifth selection. Big Mike right behind me. Another tie with Carl and Brent. Ryan, then Cody, and then a final tie between Joe and Brian, who, of course, protested based on religious beliefs. So they'll have to settle that out as well. Now, I hinted before that this could happen, and yes, these showdowns will be determined by beard nipple chugging competition. Ryan has secured the nipples, a sentence that I'm sure he's heard before. So get your supple lips ready to suckle on the life giving malt and barley hops because it's happening. We're doing the thing. Um, so, yes, draft contest results. Select your position for the first 6 rounds. Maybe Walker doesn't want to do the 101. Maybe Walker wants to do like 112 and get back to back picks right away. I don't know. There might be a little bit of strategery going on. Again, we are starting fresh with new contracts, so you do have to consider a guy on your team for 4 years, a guy on your team for 2 years, stuff like that. Um, get those gears turning. Think about it a little bit. Now, from there, we do have to move on to the on site shenanigans, some version of maybe a punt, pass, and kick competition. I think last year we did a 40. We did some like wide receiver, cornerback sort of stuff. So we'll mix it up a little bit. We'll have some fun with it. But the results of whatever we do on site in Crookston will determine the draft order of rounds 7 through 12. So I would just, take this as a heads up to start working on those noodle arms. Maybe stretch out those leathery old hamstrings. Yeah, your performance is directly going to impact your team. So that much is on you. All right. Let's see. We did do a bunch of other random nonsense during the off season. Some of those random side missions, like the Super Bowl fantasy draft, Daytona 500, March Madness, Kentucky Derby. Let's pull that up over here. Zoom out, zoom out. I can't give it away. Uh, yes, the results are here. I hope you can't read those. Here's the thing, all right? This order is technically set. However, I don't just want it locked in. So here's what we're going to do. The first person to see this video, leave a comment, all right? Here's what's going to happen. I don't know if I want to do highest to lowest or reverse order for this one. So if you see this, leave a comment, reverse order or highest to lowest. And that will be the final rounds 13 through 24 of the draft order. I'm not married to either one. So, you know what? It'll be fun to just give somebody the opportunity to choose the fate for the rest of the league. So, again, if you see this, leave a comment. First one to leave a comment has determined whether we're doing the order as is or if we're doing reverse order for the final rounds of the draft. Um, and that's about it. We're pretty much ready. Hopefully, you've got your player lists ready, pen and paper. Maybe you've got a printer that you got to fire up to get a list of how many players did we say? I think we're at like 272 or something like that. So, and include your IDPs. We got IDPs, you know. Sometimes those are a little bit hard to track down. Our good friends at Fantasy Pros do provide some IDP rankings. Just a quick throw that out there. Um, Lastly, one more thing that I'll toss out. We do have a league vote pending. Maybe you watched that video. You probably did not. But uh, on the league homepage, you could even pull it up on your app if you'd like. We have a vote if we want a bonus half point for tight end first downs to be included just for tight end scoring. Um, that won't impact any other position. We talked about this as just an opportunity to maybe bump up tight end scoring a little bit so that they're not so god awful. Um, Again, I totally not married to the idea. Um, it was just a chance to kind of balance out scoring a little bit more. I want everybody to have a chance to vote. I want democracy to rule at the end of the day. So if you like it, go ahead and vote yes. If you don't, go ahead and say hell no. I put that option in there. We're going to turn that off on Friday, though. So, uh, Friday afternoon. If you haven't voted, I'm shutting it down. Right now, we've got 4 votes yes. So, we'll need to get 7 votes. 7 votes. That's more than half. So, take a look. Anyway, draft time. I'm excited. Be prepared. Sunday around 11. We'll see everybody in Crookston. And then, yeah, let me know if you want to carpool. I'm ready to have fun. All right. That's all I got. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.